back to Dad Meat, bitch.
Hell yeah. Well,
Tim,
greetings. I'm feeling, I'm getting it done. How are you?
You're cooking, brother. I'm doing good, buddy.
I'm in the kitchen right now.
Yeah.
I'm in the lab. I'm in the kitchen. I got sweat on the brow. I'm chopping the steaks. I'm mixing the beets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking working my dick off and going insane. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just trying to figure it out if the Island Boys really sucked each other off, man.
Well, if I were you, I wouldn't invest too much thought in it. I would go with your first impression, and then whatever is the funniest. And this is how I make up my mind about every piece of information that's given to me.
All right, speak on it.
I spend half a second going, what's the truth about this? And then I very quickly get bored and I go, what would be the funniest version of the reality of this? And then I accept that as true and I operate on it forever.
All right, they're sucking and fucking.
Yeah, exactly. So clearly the reality is probably that they're trolling and being provocative for attention and money. But in my brain, those dudes are fucking 69ing in front of their dad. Just fucking clanging jewelry off of each other's chins. Just gluck, 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 gluck. You know what I mean? Why not? I've seen Hunter Biden's penis. Nothing's real anymore. Nothing matters, dude. None of that stuff. None of that stuff matters. Obviously, the real stuff, the cool stuff, that's all real. That's all great. But that stuff, sure, man. They nut in each other. They get like competitive about like who's getting fucked, and they roughhouse on bunk beds, and they do wrestling moves to each other, and they fuck.
Yeah. They both look like their cum tastes like nerds. Dude,
you didn't have any brothers growing up. I wonder how often, because in my house, one of the big moves was the belt snap, where you
cool.
You squeeze the belt and snap it, it goes scrap, scrap. And it was always like an older brother just going like, imagine how bad I'd fuck you up right now. That was the constant cloud. Even with like my brother that I like, the constant cloud was, imagine how bad I'd fuck you up.
Dude, that belt snapping, that's a gay whistle.
Oh yeah, that's oh boys. Comes out as gay after making incest content with brother. Yeah, that's all fake, dude. This isn't even a real website. Dexertoe.com. This is seriously, this is Perez Hilton for seriously the least impactful people that have ever lived. They both look like Jared Leto's Joker. Honestly, they probably can't even get hard. I bet you they tried to fuck one time and neither of them could get hard, and they were just fuck. God damn it, dude. So they grabbed some gas station boner pills. One of them probably nearly had a heart attack, and on the way to the hospital, he woke up, and they're like, all right, let's make a change, dude. So that's, knowing seriously zero about the situation, that's what's going on, Mike.
Okay. But yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, sir.
I'm sorry, man. I'm close to a meltdown right now. I gotta fucking relax. I need to decompress. You mind if I just turn to a puddle for the next 95 minutes, man?
Yeah, take a nap. I'm just going to talk about Florida gay wiggers.
Yeah.
There is another Florida Jew wigger.
Yo, it would suck if you had a wigger brother who was just getting nasty on your butt and like, you know what I mean? Just doing all like,
boy, damn, boy.
Ooh, boy.
Damn, boy. Damn. How my chain feel on the back of your neck?
Yo, oh, shit. I'm about to beat it up on this little brother. For real, though.
God damn. As soon as I bust, I want you to get me a grape Gatorade.
For real, though. Cuz, let me, yo.
Damn.
Ooh, shit, yo.
Damn, that asshole tight, bro.
Shit, yo, do me a favor, unsnap those size husky pants.
Damn, you wasn't playing about the elastic in this asshole. God damn.
Let me get a hold of that clip-on tie real quick. Get over here.
Damn, this asshole feel like day one socks. God damn.
Shit, why kiss me up. Kiss me up, cuz. Yeah.
Boy, you better lick my teeth.
Yo, shit. Yo, do not tell mommy. For real. For real, real rap. Do not tell mommy that you kiss me up. I'm just imagining being molested by my wigger brother, dude.
A twin wigger brother.
No, my real wigger brother, who I only get updates on from like secondhand Facebook posts about just prayers up and shit.
Anything good lately?
Yo, he just had surgery for something, and but it was probably something minor that are just like T's and P's. You know what I mean?
Were you one of his prayer warriors?
Nah, dude, I'm in the opposing section.
Okay.
I'm in the fucking penalty box.
You're a prayer hater?
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, dude. I'm in the nego prayer penalty box.
Swatting prayers away.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. I got the SpongeBob jellyfish net.
Get that shit out of here.
Get those prayers away from my wigger brother. Yeah. Yo, if he fucking made a video kissing me and then said he's a top, I'd kill him. Damn, you better kiss me up. Kiss me up right now.
Do you think he'd fuck you on the top or bottom bunk?
Oh, that's a good question, dude. Our top bunk was maybe 16 inches from the ceiling.
Yeah.
With a ceiling fan. So that's a dangerous game, dude. That's like, the chopper crashed in the swamp and the blade's still going.
you're getting a fate as you're fucking your brother.
Yeah, that would suck, dude. And he thought he was the man. Both of my Wigger brothers thought they were the man growing up. Like they wouldn't, if they, you would hear them on their fucking like early Nextel phones, just being like, I ain't even leaving if there's no honey dips there. You know what I mean? So it's like if they came looking for honey dips for me, man, I'd have to fucking kill them. But I will not slander them and say that either of them molested me. They did not.
Yeah, something's wrong if you're a wigger that's molesting. That's not normally one of their bugaboos.
Yeah, because it's like, you seriously went out and bought all that gear without dealing with whatever. Because obviously they would have been molested first. And it's like, although I could see if I got molested at an early age, I could be like, yeah, I could probably buy enough weird jeans to get out of this. If I just made my shorts long enough, I'd never feel like someone was like looking at me the wrong way ever again. If I hid my body with South Pole, I'd never feel like I was vulnerable again. Yeah. That's actually, wiggers are just molestation armor, man.
Check this shit out. My therapist had posed this question to me. He said, perhaps the reason why you buying all the South Poles to keep poles away from yourself. You feel me?
Shut up,
and I was like, damn, I'm going to need this 15 minutes at the end of the session to get my mind right. You feel me? Because you can't be ending sessions on that. I told him, I said, you can't be ending therapy sessions on that. I don't come to therapy to get hit with that right before I'm about to walk out the door. My bus come in 12 minutes. You can't hit me with that.
Yeah, don't even play with me.
I pay good money for this therapy.
Don't even play with my South Pole. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm good, man.
My therapist has said perhaps the reason why you wear such baggy jeans is all that extra denim is like a shield for your asshole. And I was like, oh shit, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, he said, I understand why you're wearing untied boots. It's because you want to prevent yourself from running away. You don't even want to have the option.
Yeah, it's like your brim's flat because a bent brim is the international sign for comfortability, and you don't want to get comfortable in any situation because you had your back to the wall since day one.
I represent rigidity, integrity, positivity, not being molested. That's all my shit, real rap.
I told him as soon as I came in for my first therapy session, I said, I don't be laying on couches like that. You better take this change lounge, turn it into a fucking chair.
I told him, get that couch out of here, and why don't you put a bus stop for me to lean on in here? Give me. Yeah.
What's a change lounge but a gay chair? You feel me?
But yeah, I'm good. What were we actually? How do we get there? Oh yeah, it's Fly Soldier. Yeah. They're gay. They kiss each other.
What's the other guy?
I mean, Scooter. What's Fly Soldier brother's name?
David Finkelstein.
Could you kiss your brother like that for $1 million? Could you pretend to be gay with one kiss just to generate income for the next 6 months?
I would kiss my sister for $1 million.
How like the way that the Island Boys kissed?
I would put my teeth down her throat for $1,000.
You'd French kiss your sister for $1,000?
Yes.
What the hell?
No questions asked.
Seriously. How long would you? All right, now let's put a time limit on it. How long would you passionately kiss your sister for $1,000?
Until I came.
No, I mean, but that, no, I'm saying how long. You're talking about 10, 20 seconds right there. I was saying, get that shit out of there. How long could you hold a passionate kiss with your sister for $1,000?
Is she allowed to have her teeth in or no? Let me stop playing. Y'all gonna get me kicked out of therapy for talking reckless like this. For real though.
Yeah, teeth out. Or what's better for you, teeth in or teeth out?
I've never kissed a teeth out lady. So if she had her teeth in, I could give it a good 30 seconds.
Yikes, man. That's gross.
I'd like wearing nice things, Tim.
Yeah, I would do it for cool sneakers. I would kiss your sister. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm good, though. I'm doing good. Yeah, that was cool.
Where'd you go this weekend?
I went to Raleigh. Yeah, that was cool.
Oh, the Hunter brothers hit me up and said they saw you and Matt. That's right.
Yeah, dude. I went to Raleigh, North Carolina. I was opening for Matt. It's pretty cool, like, because they have such a massive audience. You know, it's like I'm hanging out with my boy, and people see me hanging out with my boy, right? But their audience is so massive, and so few people know about me that I'm like every show I'm being introduced to hundreds of people that have never seen me before, and they're all so cool. They're all like so fired up on all this shit. But then you want to know the new thing I'm experiencing is that when we go away, the people who work at the clubs know our stuff now.
Oh, cool.
So like all of the staff at Good Nights in Raleigh were instant homies who just wanted to like hang out with us all weekend.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So the one dude, Colton, was taking care of us in the green room. He said he listens to everything, so shout out Colton. If not, I hope I'll communicate this to you somehow. But he brought in his Xbox so we could play UFC all weekend.
Aw.
Yeah, so we were just chilling in the Crack Amigo came by. Dude, it was the fucking best ever. And it was like, I don't know, we did it without being like degenerates. We seriously just had homie time and smoked a ton of weed and played video games, and it was like heaven. And then you do a little bit of show, and then people are so fired up, and like, this is all new to me. Like, we're hanging out with dudes where this is like normal, I guess, for them, or maybe it still blows their minds. But I experience that kind of stuff, and I'm just like, it fries my circuits because it's such a high level experience. And I'm just like, this is all right. This is cool.
Do you walk out on stage and tell people, like, for real, I literally paused my game for this?
I mean, I feel like most people know that about me without me saying it, you know?
You always got that game on you.
I can't keep that motherfucking pause button on me.
Is Matt still staying humble with the success of his special?
Dude, he, and you know, I hate talking about other men. There's nothing I hate more than that.
I love it.
I can't stand talking about other men. What was this guy's name again that we're talking about? I don't even know his name. Matt McCusker, right? Yeah. No, he obviously he's about to like crack 1 million pretty soon, and he's just like, yeah, dude, it's maddening watching his approach because he just like posted it on social media, and it went to like 700,000. He's just like, yeah, I thought I'd get like 25,000. People are like begging him to like come like do like promotional stuff, and he's like, yeah, I don't know. He's like busy with his family, and it's just he can't not be successful.
That's so cool, dude.
And he's still just like fucking around. It's the coolest. I don't know, man. That shit all is the tightest ever. And then he went out and he did a brand new hour at the show. And then we're doing it again in Tampa this weekend. Sorry to plug shows, but I'll be opening for Matt in Tampa this weekend.
Dude, Tampa rules. It's swingers capital of the world.
Ooh, whoa! Hopefully there's some pretty weird crowd interactions then.
Don't pack a lot of clothes, buddy.
I might try to pressure people into partner swapping.
I think you could easily set it up.
Yeah,
you do look like a swinger maitre d'.
Oh, thank you. That's my leisure robe energy. I think that kind of never comes off of me. But yeah, man, that shit rule. We went to we walked by a place called Pipes by George. It was a tobacco pipe store.
Okay.
That looked like it was in the Old West. Like you go inside and everything was like that brown color.
That's very cool.
From old pictures. And it was just this like very gentle Southern fella, just like, well, what are you boys looking for? And Matt was like, "What you tell us?" Like we wanted him to like do like a sorting hat on us and tell us what pipes to buy. And he was just so charming, and it was such a like an authentic experience that I like. Again, man, just everything. It's all cool.
The
it's
name's
nuts.
Virginia Slim.
He goes, well, how about something in the $450 range? But then, yeah, he walked us around the store, and we bought tobacco pipes, and we sat at a bus stop trying to figure. It's impossible. Smoking a pipe is so fucking hard. I was sitting there going. with just match after match after match. And eventually I got the hang of it, and it was cool. And I didn't know you kind of get high on tobacco. Did you know that?
I've gotten sick from smoking cigars.
I don't know. It made my head swim, and I was like, I felt like a high schooler. It was cool.
Did you ever smoke cigarettes?
I think I did once to like make someone laugh, but no, I can't stand it.
With your asshole?
Yeah, I went. I lit it. I lit a fart with it. But aside from that, dude, no, it's not for me.
When you go to Tampa, if you have time, check out the Salvador Dali Museum. It's a very cool place.
That sounds cool. That sounds like my kind of stuff.
Yeah, very cool place, man. They let you drink in there.
I think every museum does that now.
Oh, really?
Anywhere that's like kind of like boring, they added booze, and I don't know if it helped or not, but
smart move.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
You watch a black boat fight?
Yeah, man. Tough loss. tough
yeah, we're tied up on boat fights.
Tough L for the fucking boys, man.
Yeah, we had boat stuff, the boat stuff title for a while, but
what was the last one?
Amistad stuff.
Yeah, no, this was the melee on the bay, and we took a tough L. And I'm sorry, I know that this story has been saturated to every corner of the internet, but I mean, there is something that we need to address about it. Is the video about to play for us? I know Diego did a breakdown of this. You know, as far as like the battle itself, the story of the fight itself. I mean, that story's already been told a million times, but let's talk about the grand implications of this, you know? Let's talk about how when you see knockout videos and fight videos online, you do it's prison rules. You take allegiances that you kind of shouldn't be proud of, you know? You kind of have to sit at the right table.
Have you been put in that situation yet?
What do you mean? Like,
as far as like if you see a mini race war breaking out, have you thought, oh God, I'm going
to get pulled in? I'm going to get drafted in the race war? I guess, but at the same time, I kind of, and I imagine I'd be the same way in prison. I try to play free agent in this kind of thing. But when I'm watching the video, I go, let's go, white people. Let's go. And I think, what I'm saying is that this isn't me. This is a part of your brain that you have no control over. One of like the nerve centers that just processes information and makes chemicals automatically before you even think. When you're watching this, that thing's pumping out, let's go white people. And you have to kind of fight that and be like, I hope the best man wins and no one commits a crime, you know?
Now, do you think you would cause a glitch in the Matrix if you happen to be on that dock and you just started socking white dudes?
What do you think? That you're hoping that they see you putting in work and that they're gonna accept you? You know, I think to me that's a fool's errand. That's a mistake, dude.
Because you're gonna get socked from behind.
You're in the wrong uniform. They don't. They're gonna go, thanks, dude. That's a free one, and they're gonna kill you.
Oh no.
Yeah. Plus, I'm telling you, dude, being there in person. The part of your brain that's doing let's go white people stuff is it's creating an adrenaline response. You're so at this point you would seriously hail Hitler if were prompted to, and it's all because of chemicals in your brain that you have no control over. Oh man, some really sad striking happening.
So I watched the video today, but I have no context for this. So why are they beating up the black guy?
He was a security guard. The white people were doing something. They were in the way. Security guard was saying, hey, you got to move your shit off the dock. White people said, nah, and then lashed out. And they didn't realize that, you know, they were kind of behind enemy lines, it looks like. Also, like, everyone's talking about this black dude swimming, and I'm totally, you know, down for the cause, but Jesus Christ, that was the slowest swimming I've ever seen in my life.
He got there, man.
Yeah.
You heard of Jaws? That was, oh, hell no.
But yeah, so, and I think it's a two-parter, and it ends on kind of a cliffhanger where it's like white people kind of were like, yeah, we proved our point, and they start to retreat, and then black people kind of like, they get ready for round two. And then they really do kind of just mob them and take over. But here's what I think. I think we need to start having press conferences after this kind of thing where you kind of accept the loss, you know? Like, you got to kind of come out and be like, you know, does anyone have any gum? Just like, yeah, you know, they just wanted it more, you know? Yeah, it was looking good for us early. We came out, we established the lead early on, and it's just, you know, you lose focus, and yeah, it's just back to the drawing board after this.
Do you think the Blacks got to call out the next group from that same press conference?
I mean, the Blacks they're covered in champagne. The coach can barely even talk because they're all like on stage, like high-fiving behind him behind the podium. Is this the coach for black people? Damn. Well, that's not who I would have accepting the W. It's like, yeah, you know, we came, not to make excuses, but we came into this game without some of our starters. I think that was clear. And I think they didn't expect us to have some of that early success. We outnumbered one guy, kind of put in some, went ahead on the scoreboard early, and then you'll see here after halftime, they kind of came back strong. Yeah, and we knew they would come back strong, and we thought that maybe we could maintain some of that lead we established in the beginning. And again, this is just, you know, we're going to sit down with our coaches. We're going to go over, you know, our defensive coordinator is one of the best in the game. We're going to talk about maybe not getting surrounded in an aquatic setting. This is, you know, we thought we had the home field advantage.
Tim, Dave Forkenheimer, Area Nation Gazette.
Yeah, Dave.
It seems like you guys really came out strong in the first quarter. What changed between the first and second quarters that really turned the tides for the
Well, I mean, we had some equipment issues. A lot of these guys, a lot of their docksiders were missing, and I'm not blaming officials, but I'm just saying it's suspicious that a lot of my guys ended up barefoot, getting splinters in their feet. You could see sunburn starting to set in on some of these guys, and that's just, you know, they didn't have to. That's something that they don't have to deal with on the other team. And again, I'm not making excuses. We're going to come back better from this.
Tim, we actually have a reporter from the Beijing Gazette. I'm going to translate for him. He wants to know if heading into fall, are there any sort of platform changes that you would recommend for the Whites?
Yeah, I'm platform changes. I mean, maybe I'm losing something in translation. Are you talking about
like this took place on
like the organization?
Dock.
Oh, you're talking about the actual setting. Yeah, I'm saying you're going to want to let's try to keep these skirmishes strictly in white places. Let's say golf courses. I like our chances on a golf course. Basically. That might be about it at this point. If we've given up the ocean, that's tough. So let's run this back. Juniata Golf Course, 18th hole. But and again, this is something that we have to go back to the commission on.
Thank you very much, Tim.
My pleasure. All right, thank y'all. Appreciate you. Black coach comes in and spins the chair around. First off, I want to say, fuck all y'all.
Cordell, Hennessy is not an official sponsor. Can you please move the bottle?
Yeah, fuck that. But yeah, that's the, you know, but that's a part of your brain that you have no control over. That's saying, yay, white people. Obviously, they were being dickheads. They should have got socked, but it's like, you know, sorry, man. I got chemicals in my brain. Not my fault.
Yeah, that's kind of tough to prove, though. It's like, do you think the average person would understand that it's chemicals in your brain and not actually hatred in your heart?
I think there's a lot of dudes making that argument, actually. I think there's a lot of dudes trying to look like brainiacs on Twitter saying that kind of stuff. Those dudes love crime statistics.
Got a lot of chemicals moving into this brain.
Yeah.
Was a nice brain before all these chemicals moved in. I'll tell you that much, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, my brain's property values are fucked because all these goddamn chemicals moving in. You know?
Found out my daughter's dating some serotonin.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, just take, you know, you can learn in a loss. That's what I've found. You could take that disappointment and turn it into motivation and actuation and flagellation, and you start the process over again, and you come back stronger. And I have all the faith in the world in white people. They're champs for a reason.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. It was the first game of the season.
Dude. Yeah, who knows? I mean, obviously, I'll be happy if we hang on and make the wild card, but right now, I like our chances, dude.
A lot of racism left to be played.
Yeah, you think I've never lost a home opener before? Yeah. Damn.
That is tough, man. Getting upset in Alabama. Vegas had a field day with that one, man. What do you have there to the left of you?
What is that? Oh, dude. I was gonna save this till later, but we have to mail this out, so I wanted to make sure I showed it. But we're dealing with this is a field tripping thing. While we're planning and working on the next batch of episodes, we've been doing live episodes from in the studio. And last week we did an episode where Shaner came over, and he and Noah and I did some painting, and we let the live chat pick what our subjects were going to be. And the overwhelming favorite was self-portraits, which made me panic because I was like, we're going to go in the studio and paint. And I figured it was all going to be like ridiculous and funny. Like I thought I was going to like do an Inception on the live chat and just tell them that we were going to paint Sonic the Hedgehog having butt fucking the World Trade Center. And I didn't even get a chance to do that because someone in the chat was like, self-portraits, and everyone was like, yeah, fucking rules, dude. And that made me freak out because part of the joke is I don't know how to paint, and then it was like you have to look at yourself and figure out what to show. Like, that's crazy.
Were you going to have the towers bent over?
One of them, yeah.
Okay.
I was going to have one tower bent over. I was going to have, and maybe I'll do this next week. I was going to have Sonic butt fucking Tower 1 bent over while it was tongue kissing Tower 2. Don't you think it'd be fucking nasty with big, cool concrete tits on Tower 2? Damn, I actually can't make, and I'm going to give Sonic big tits as well, obviously.
Would he lose his rings all over the back of Tower 1's back or his
rings? Oh, dude, he's shooting rings, and then the Twin Towers are ring swapping. That'd be cool. Oh, dude, this might be like a 4-part illustration, and in the last one of the towers is bending over the other one, just spitting the rings in its mouth.
This sounds like this would make for great cartoon porn.
Yeah, you betcha. You betcha.
So if any cartoon porn perverts are out there listening.
Anyway, it was a great time. It was actually, I was so happy with it just as far as like, a studio episode goes. But then on top of that, we made these paintings and we gave them away to 3 people on the
cool.
Patreon. And this was Shaner's. Yo. Can you fucking believe this guy? I don't know. I can't tell how that looks, Danny. Let me know if it's okay. This was Shaner's self-portrait, and I was sitting next to him watching him make this. And we worked on these for, I don't know, not quite 2. We broadcasted for 2 hours, and we weren't like intensely working on them the whole time. We were seriously just trying to have a blast. And Shaner made this, and he was like finger painting it, and just watching him assemble this, I was kind of like awestruck. It was nuts.
Dude, I went over his house on Saturday, and oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
I went over his house on Saturday, and you walk into his living room, and there's just Shaner art everywhere, and on top of that, too, there's one wall that's just Shaner lamps. And it will fucking part your eyebrows.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was like, oh my God, like this is fucking awesome. I was just pointing the shit, and he's like, here, take it.
Dude. Yeah, I mean, he gave this away to someone on the Field Trip and Patreon, which, by the way, about to hit 500 Dom subscribers. Can you fucking believe that already? Man. But yeah, I was just looking for a fun show to make while we work on like the more polished thing, and I wanted to just do something like, with the people that are fucking supporting it. And Shaner came over and did this, and then what was really cool about it, and not to sound too gay, but what was really cool about it, it was like this got the gears turning in Shaner's head, because that's a guy who I think is as funny as anybody in the world. He has, like, on top of just being so fucking funny, he also has, like, a creative energy that you don't find anywhere. Mm-hmm. But he's the most down on himself dude ever. Like, he'll never give himself any credit for it. And I hate to peel back the curtain too much on a friend like this, but, like, so I brought him over. He did that. It was so, and I think he just had such a good time with it. Mm-hmm. And I think people responded so fucking positively to it that it was like, now he's like, oh, I can. There's a path forward with this kind of thing, and he was spitting some ideas to Danny that I'm like, yes, exactly, please.
Yeah, he is like Psycho Bob Ross.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I mean, 1,000,000%. Actually, the way that he was talking, it was more like fucking retard Martha Stewart. Retardtha Stewart. So yeah, I'm excited to if in any way I can help him show people what the fuck he's doing, because that shit's nasty.
Yeah, I think the only place right now where his art's listed is on his Instagram page. I think you can actually buy it there.
And he doesn't even make it easy to find.
I know, but
it makes me so fucking mad.
Check out his Instagram page, because there's all of his shit is as cool as this. And on top of this too, the lamps that he fucking makes are the kind of things where if people walked in your house and saw one of these fucking things, they'd either turn right the fuck around or they would never leave your fucking house. So go check out his page and think about buying something, because he really makes shit that nobody else is making.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. Throb Ross. I like that, Bricks. Yeah, so that's what we got into.
He's the fucking best, man. I got to go to Metallica with him on Sunday. It was so much goddamn fun.
Was that like when people like release a lion back into the wild?
Dude.
Go! Get out of here! Come on! Go be with your people!
Dude, I didn't have to usher him at all, man. Like, as soon as they started playing, dude, it's... I don't know. When you're out and enjoying something with somebody, a big part of the enjoyment not only comes from whatever it is that you're got for the purpose of the trip, but also how much enjoyment the person you're with is having. And Shaner was losing his fucking mind. When Metallica came out, when they started playing, he was headbanging so hard, a woman came up to him and started filming an Instagram story. A stranger of Shaner just headbanging.
Oh, dude. What a legend.
Yeah, dude. He was fucking tearing it up, and it was good to see him let loose, man, because there's no better dude than him.
Yeah, I think he's about to catch a wave a little bit.
I do too, man. And he's so fucking funny too. We were talking about his cat having cancer on the way up the turnpike, and it was just the funniest shit that I had ever heard. It's just him talking for 45 minutes on kitty cancer.
Yeah, I'm sure it was pretty gruesome stuff, man.
It's easy to take for granted, like the circle of fucking, I don't know, just awesomeness that we have access to.
Yeah.
Like every bro that you randomly mention, it's like, all right, well, this dude is clearly the best at this, and he's just somebody here.
Yeah. Dude, along those lines, tomorrow we're doing another live stream episode from the studio, and we're bringing Lemaire in.
I saw his game out there.
Yeah, Lemaire and Jabri are coming in tomorrow, and I'm going to get them high as hell, and we found this like kind of riddly, like mental card game at a thrift store. It looks haunted, and it's all questions that are mind benders, and I'm going to try to destroy Lemaire's brain tomorrow. me and Noah are going to kill Lemaire's brain. I think Jabri's going to surprise us and be kind of like a logic whiz. But for the most part, I seriously want Lemaire to physically fall down from thinking tomorrow.
Jabri's a wild card though. You got to watch out for him.
I know,
dude. When he came over with Lemaire, when we were doing dad meet at my house, Jabri came one day, and my wife came out to like say hello. And my wife is a thick white girl. And when Jabri introduced himself, he did a double take. And I could see him going I could see Jabri quickly going into the sunken place. So I had to kick a fucking table to get him out of it. No. But he's a wild little devil, too.
Damn. I might hire a thick white lady to distract them then. But yeah, well, I mean, what a fucking cool time. What the heck? What? I mean... What? I'm sorry. I'm reading the chat right now. I'm just catching up on. I'm just catching up on the autism in the chat. Let's do an autist chat. All right, bam, 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 boom, 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 boom. It's time for the autist check-in. What's up, live chat? We're just saying up to all the fucking retarded dudes in here spazzing out. Whether you're operating a forklift right now or driving a tractor trailer, let us know. Sound off in the comments that you're a fucking dumb pussy.
One of the boys was at the concert in a Dad Me t-shirt.
Autist check-in. Let's go, dude. Nice. That's what's up. What was he all about? What was his deal?
He just let me know today. He's like, "Oh, where were you?" And I told him what section I was in. He's like, "Dude, I was at the opposite end of the stadium in a dad meat shirt."
Let's go. Autist check in. Bam. What's up? Yo, in the chat, let me seriously know if you're fucking ducking your boss right now or feverishly just clicking between tabs so no one realizes that you're fucking off right now.
Dude, do you remember how like 5 years ago we went to the movies to see a Metallica concert?
Yeah. Was it not some kind of monster? What was that?
I don't remember the name of it, but it was just a concert that they...
It was a concert film, yeah.
Yeah, but they're doing it again next week, and I was thinking if you
Same
want to
one?
go... No, it's going to be live in Arlington, Texas, and if any of the boys want to go too, I'd love to go to the movies and start a pit up front.
Live in Arlington, Texas. Damn. Next week, though?
Yeah.
I'm on vacation. I'm in Wildwood. I'm in Wildwood, dude.
All right, well, I think I'm going to go. I'm going to King of Prussia on Friday night and Sunday night. I think they're doing it, so if any of the boys want to get rowdy, we'll mix it up front.
No.
At the movies.
Fuck. Yeah.
We'll Instagram live you.
Yeah, do a fucking retweet. Dude, autist check in.
Dude, leave your phone with me and I'll do your Instagram account.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, we're gonna be active.
I hope you guys have fun. I'm gonna be trying to relax on the beach and instead just spazzing about how much stuff I have to do.
Are you gonna do the boardwalk boxing game?
Oh, I guess I kind of have a requirement to. I'm gonna see if DraftKings will sponsor a training video of me just working the boxing game all week.
Yeah,
me and Italian guys.
Get Lewis's face up there. Draft Latin Kings.
Damn, I saw him last night when we went up to Skanks. He
looks good.
He looks tiny. He looks like he's in great shape, but it's like, yeah, dude. I thought some of that mass was gonna be helpful. Now he's looking little, but he looks like he's fucking shredded.
I
was happy for him. I feel good. Honestly, I'm so stressed out with tasks that it's like I don't even care that I'm just getting my ass beat every other day. You know.
You think you're going to be able to unwind on vacation?
No, I don't think so. This is a genuine concern of mine. I think I'm approaching seriously a catastrophic spaz out. I can't stop now that I've made my job doing stuff that I like. If I just do nothing, it triggers a deep and sincere panic, you know?
From experience, catastrophic spaz outs mean you're on the precipice of something big.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think, yeah, surely, hopefully that's it. But like I do every day, I'm just like, I should just get a job. I should just get a fucking job and disappear. It sucks, man. But again, this is a cool. I'd hate to sound like I'm complaining about how much cool shit I get to do. I want to make that distinction. I'm just saying I'm trying so hard.
And that's a part, dude. Having those kind of thoughts are a part of like all this shit.
Yeah.
I think when you're really fucking overwhelming yourself and pushing yourself to the limit in a good way, that kind of shit's going to happen.
Yeah.
So it's not complaining, and it's like deep down you're not getting a real job. You're going to keep on the course, and you're going to keep doing this kind of stuff.
I hope so.
You don't hope so. You will.
I mean, yeah, I can say that. I can say, no, dude, I'm so sure of myself. But to be honest, man, I don't know. I get so spun out. So here's the thing. Every time something works, the reward is immense. The reward is crazy. Mm-hmm. Like I get to have a lot of fun. I get to financially support my family, but it's like the fear of becoming complacent is like seriously melting the motherboard. I gotta, and I don't know what you're supposed to do instead. Maybe I should just I circle the drain, and then I reach the bottom and I go, oh, I should just get a job. I should just get a job and disappear and delete all my social media. But I don't know. I think I don't know that I'm quite there yet, and I don't know what I need to change. But if I'm just being honest, that's where my brain's at, you know? And I would hate to sit here and pretend that like I feel really great when I would be completely dishonest. I'm still trying to have fun though.
But do you think that that's like a default concern, or do you think it's just because right now you just have so much on your plate?
I don't fucking know, man. Like, okay, so you know how much I hate talking about the craft, so I'm not going to talk about the craft. I have no problems with the craft. I can't believe I get to do comedy. I can't believe I get to do podcasting. But it's like whenever you experience like a setback or a disappointment or a rejection or even like a failure, right? Whenever you experience any of those, instead of it just being like, oh, well, that's just how work goes, move it along. I treat every single one of those as like a personal wound. So like I'm trying to book out these fucking headlining shows right now, and every time I don't get exactly what I want, I go, it's because I suck. You know, every time something is just slightly disappointing, I go, well, it's because I suck, obviously. And then the accumulation of it just feels like you're carrying around a bag of heavy stones at all times, instead of like having just some healthy way to unload them and just dump them in a river or something. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm explaining this correctly, but
no, I get it.
You know, it was a lot easier when I knew my job sucked and the people who were paying me hated my guts. Now that it's like I might be okay, now that I might be kind of an all right guy on my own, it's just I you know. It's like vertigo or something like that.
From my perspective, I think what's happening with you now, like you're pushing yourself harder and further than you've ever pushed yourself creatively.
Right. And by the way, having a real job would be harder. Having a regular real job, doubt. That would be much, much more difficult. But like it would be a lot less emotionally complex. And that's where I'm having an issue. And that's what I don't know how to deal with. But I'll figure it out, dude.
I know you will.
That's my thing, is figuring stuff out. I love figuring stuff out. Rock Zero said, Tim, are you ever nice to yourself? You should see me celebrate a goal in Rocket League. You should see how much I think I'm the fucking man, you know? I like to I'm cool to myself. Tim, you just need a YouTube special and then you'll promote enough through the views to book easier. Look, these are all problems that I will figure. Again, thank you. I want to thank the universe for all these fucking problems that I have to figure out that I'm keeping. You know, I've stuffed them into my shirt and I'm carrying them around every day.
Ice cream, so good.
I love figuring out problems.
Podcast, so good.
Eating my own dick on stage.
Thank you so much. Ride it like a cowgirl.
Gang. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm completely at a loss, man.
You're doing the right thing. From an outsider's perspective, you're doing what you should be doing. So just know from my perspective, you're on the path.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you've been through it, so that is reassuring. It was cool taking Naeem up to the Skanks last night.
I haven't watched it yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I know he's perfect for that, dude. I thought like people. All right, so for Skanks, I always thought that like he would be perfect, and I think Tata would be perfect for Skanks.
That would be otherworldly for sure. But it was cool. I notice I'm trying to shift the conversation away from me. I'm so sorry, but this is I got to like, I was excited at the chance to like watch Naeem make an impact. You know, because that's like, there's a lot of people that watch that would be into, like, obviously, how many people followed us back from when we did Skanks, you know? And it was very cool to kind of just like observe that, and he fucking knocked it out of the park. On top of him, you know, being worth seeing, like he fucking crushed, and it was so cool to just sit there with him. And
did anybody get to feel the wrath in the audience of a you gay?
Oh, dude, he was hammering them the entire time. Dude, it was so funny when he would just yank the steering wheel and be like, "Y'all gay." It was so good. I was so proud of him, man. I really liked that. And yeah, and we went up with a squad, so
cool.
It felt like fight camp.
Was the Cruz and Drew there?
Cruz couldn't make it. Cruz was being a good boyfriend and helping his girlfriend in an emergency, but Drew came up.
Oh yeah,
you know. And it is nice as hell to have a fucking wigger and socks and slides smoking a backwoods behind you. That's a very if you seriously have a wigger that you could just kind of keep around, just like ripping backwoods the entire time and like kind of like ad-libbing when you talk shit to people, that's a powerful that's armor.
That's a Tardian angel.
Yeah, I had devils over both shoulders, man.
Oh, that's very cool, man. Cool.
Danny came up. He got to witness it, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Danny, how powerful was it?
Oh, man, when he first hit the Ayo, me and Drew were dying.
Yeah, hearing Naeem hit an AEO, it's like, he's heating up. And then he goes, "Y'all gay." It's like, he's on fire. Pretty fucking cool, dude. So I guess he's in. They're in. they're doing more gas stuff, and all the gas people still hook us up. So, you know, there are, and so I was just bitching about all of, like, the tiny negative stuff that adds up, but, like, there's, you know, plenty of, like, really, really dense good stuff piling up that, you know, you kind of use to keep yourself going. But yeah, I'll go get a job. I'll fix my resume tonight. I promise. Please. Is there anyone in the chat that has a job for me? Dr. Drew died? No, that's a lie.
Y'all need to shut up with that shit.
Yeah, do-rag and the deer tag rules. If I hadn't mentioned it already. Well, yeah.
Yeah, Derek and Gio are awesome too. I agree, Jack.
Oh yeah, and then they had fucking Gio Perez and Derek Drescher, who we just had on like last month. They were on do-rag and the deer tag, and that's like that's explosive. That's fucking retard fireworks. But yeah, I don't want to turn this into like a state of the things with me. I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
What's up with you, man? What's really going on with you? What's really good?
I'm enjoying my damn self, man.
Yeah.
I've been going to a ton of shows, which has been a lot of fun. And I'm going to one tonight too. I'm going with Doug Hollow and Jake to see Queens of the Stone Age.
Oh, whoa.
So
damn. Where's that
at? The Man. So I'm just trying to have fun and finish out my summer strong, brother.
Yeah. See, you are. This is good. This is good. That's where I want to get to. You put in like a year of hard work, and it seems like you can kind of like catch your breath, stretch your legs.
Yeah, I'm already feeling like, all right. So I think that. So I put the book out, and like having that like come out, like there was a lot of anxiety around that, and then there was like a little bit of a phase where it's just like, oh man, this is gratifying, but like now I feel like starting to ramp back up again because I'm starting to have like insecure thoughts creep in. It's like, like that was a thing I did that was cool, and it's like, all right, what's next? And it's like, all right, that's old and that's gay and that's done. So what am I going to do next? So it's like, all right, yeah, I have been working on a couple of things, but it's like, all right, I really need to expedite those because I feel very tied in to accomplishments. Like without like a specific accomplishment on deck, my worth feels very low. So I have to have something lined up for myself.
I think that's unhealthy.
Yeah, it's awful, dude.
If I had to guess, as someone who's completely uneducated and emotionally stunted as a 12-year-old, probably not great.
I know, dude, and it's not good. And it's like I feel like I will have another project before I'm able to fix that thing. So like I need to throw myself into something.
Dude, you're pushing back the clock just a little bit.
Yeah. So like I have that going, but again, like it's positive stuff though because I feel like it's moving me in the right direction of shit that I want to do.
Are there any quiet moments that catch you? You know, where you just go, oh, you know, the splendor. You know.
Dude,
can you think of any?
Dude, I feel from the second I wake up, like I'm worrying about shit, and throughout the day, there's just constant like a barrage. So
you're never like walking and you see something in the corner of your eye and you go, oh, thank God that exists.
It's tough, man. I'm trying to force more of those moments in my life.
No, you can't. I'm seriously
just
talking about
spontaneous.
Yeah, like something where like the energy level drops and it's just like you appreciate something just as it is. You don't go out searching for it. You don't try to force it. Is there like, or if you can't think of a specific one, is there like a kind of like a theme or like anything that just grabs you that way?
I will say, all right, yeah, here's one. So this summer, Mikey and I, my 12-year-old son, we've spent most days together, doing basketball drills, lifting weights, just trying to get into better shape, and he's been crushing it all summer. And I signed him up for a basketball league. And he's gotten better and better and better as his conditioning's gotten better. And there was like one game a couple weeks ago where like the kids were like fired up for him because he was doing so good.
Oh man!
And it was like one of those moments where it's just like I wish I could like take a picture of this.
Yeah,
it's like I could take a picture of like him doing this, but at the same time, like I wish I could capture this feeling. But that's the beauty of the moment because you can't.
Yeah.
So I guess like that's the closest thing to that.
That is exactly what I'm talking about.
No, but I thought you meant personally.
That is personal.
But I mean like something like that I'm doing where I'm like,
no,
this is
not you. I'm saying getting outside of yourself and letting something in.
Yes. Yeah. Seeing my son do that was like one thing that really that was really like, this is a beautiful life moment.
Nice, dude.
So, but I have a tendency.
Yeah, but aside
to
from
try
that,
to
I
force
can't
those
really
things.
think of anything nice, really.
But like, I have a tendency to try to force these things because like I just feel like in a constant state of like, all right, what am I doing? Like, am I okay here? Am I doing this? So, but that was something that was a really beautiful moment. And one of the this happened last night. A lower scale than the beautiful moment with my son. Remember the movie Clueless?
Yeah.
There was a showing of that at my favorite theater, so I took my girls to see that. And I forgot how beautiful of a movie babe Alicia Silverstone was. But on top of that, too,
maybe.
do you remember when she says, "I am such a retard"?
Yeah, I do.
I totally forgot about that, and it blew my mind that like such a beautiful woman would say that. And I thought, how lovely would that be if I could get my wife to start saying that instead of "I love you." Like when I left the house for the day, we kiss each other, and she's just like, "I'm such a retard." I'm like, I know you are. I know you are. You're such a retard too.
Yeah,
so that was a very nice moment as well.
Nice. Yeah, you do forget that movie's kind of about a brother and sister trying to fuck.
It's about
Stepbrother and sister. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it birthed the whole fucking genre that exploded fucking 30 years later. And on top of that, too, 20% of the movie is about Wallace Shawn trying to get his fucking dick wet.
I do like that, actually.
Yeah, it's the perfect movie, and it's 90 minutes.
It's got everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was a.
How'd the girls like
moment.
it? Is their first time seeing it?
No, Olivia had seen it. Bella was her first time. She loved it. It's something for everybody, man.
Did you guys see when Dad spilled mustard on himself when she said retard?
Only guy in the theater laughing.
Man. Wow. Good for you, man.
Man, I love those retard moments.
Yeah. You think about picking up any hobbies?
No, I don't think so, man. I want to travel more because I think that's the activity I get the most out of in life is traveling. Traveling, I like seeing shows, so I've been seeing a ton of shows, but we're traveling next month is Skankfest.
Yeah, end of September is Skankfest.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, so I'm excited for Vegas
I
and
forgot about that.
going to go out to California for a couple days. There's a festival out there that I might go to. I think it's October 8th in Indio, California.
What is it?
It's called like Power Trip, I think, and Metallica and Tool are playing. So I might like to see that. So I might treat myself.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fucking denim vest pilgrimage for sure, man. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, all I have to look forward to is this Wildwood vacation, but you know, I'm gonna be with my fucking whole family. I think I might try to make a episode of Field Trip with my dad.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I might try to get my dad fucked up, and I don't have it really formed yet, and I like to try to like plan these things out. But yeah, I think I might show people my dad.
I bet he would like to play music with you.
Oh yeah, if I made his choice, maybe. I wanted him to teach me and know how to play golf, and I wanted to kind of really just let him like hawk Noah about his form, you know. But we'll see. We'll see what's up.
You gonna dress like him?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the funny thing is that my dad in the '90s is me now. The look, the everything, the way I talk, the way my silhouette, everything is exactly. And it was not a conscious decision, but I saw a photograph in my dad's basement on the wall that like stopped me in my tracks, and
Because his dick was out.
yeah. His meat was out of his shorts. But now I look at him, I go, that's gonna be me when I'm fucking 70. Ugh. God damn, dude. I don't want to get that old. That sucks. And I'm halfway there. Ugh. You know? Is this time for a midlife crisis?
You got a few more years. Actually, I don't know, man. I started jiu-jitsu, I think, when I was 38. So, and the men in my family died in the early 70s.
I think it's time to settle into a midlife crisis.
Yeah, you need a Corvette and a Gumar.
What's that?
A Gumar.
What's a gumar?
It's a mistress.
Like a special kind or just a word for it?
Just a real pig of a lady.
Just a gumar.
A Gumar.
That can't be how it's said.
It's I think it's spelled Goumar. A Gumar.
Gumar.
It do sound like Dracula saying good evening.
I'm not getting a fucking gumar.
All right, well, I'll get one for you.
I'm gonna get a bad mar. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for me to get into a midlife crisis just because that's all my normal shit that I'm into. like fucking motorcycles and
Yeah.
fighting and.
Do you think that maybe a couple of years ago you would have been primed for a midlife crisis when you were just hell bent on just working 40 hours a week, coming home, going to work the next day and coming home?
That's the cattle shoot into the midlife crisis for sure. But again, dude, what would I even do? Like, I do so much gay shit already. I do almost entirely gay middle-aged dude shit. It would be tough for me to even like identify a new thing.
Yeah.
Maybe like get into like amateur. Metal detecting maybe.
Next week's the time to start, dude.
Yeah. Just creeping people out on the beach. Yeah, what would I do? I've played bad music. Watches. Getting into watches. That might be the only path I have to a solid midlife crisis.
Del Calo's a watchman.
Yeah. I don't want to steal his thing, but
No, he's not the only fucking guy wearing
dude,
watches, man.
Reddit started suggesting Rolex subreddit posts to me, and it's all just people like complaining about dealing with like Rolex dealerships. And I do get kind of like into those where it's like I put a $10,000 deposit down and I'm like 9th in line for a Submariner, and I'm just like, that would never happen to me. I could get past that. Say maybe I'll get into watches. That's a lot of money though. Maybe fishing. No, that's Gardini's thing.
But it's not exclusive to them.
I know, but you gotta look when you go through a midlife crisis and you embarrass your friends and loved ones by going dick deep into something. It's got to be something no one else is doing. Otherwise, it's just you. Then you just have a friend to do it with, and it's kind of like a nice thing, you know. If I go nuts about fishing and I just hang with Gardini all the time, that's not a midlife crisis. That's just having a nice friend. It's got to be. Let's talk about like the ingredients for a perfect midlife crisis. It's got to be cringe. It's got to be too expensive.
And it's got to be very clear that this is a crisis.
It's got to be new. It can't be something that you're already doing or already kind of doing. And bonus points if it's a new thing and you act like you were kind of into it before. And I've just dabbled too much, man. I've poisoned the well.
Have you frosted your tips yet?
I was thinking about that. Ooh, that's step one. Yo, I was thinking. That's step one. Ooh, Jeeps. Oh, it's Jeep time.
Not only any Jeep, but a custom Jeep.
A custom Jeep.
You've seen the Shrek Jeep around here?
Yeah, I've seen the Shrek
What
Jeep.
would your version of the Shrek Jeep be?
It would have, well, let's just talk about all the stuff about Jeeps, custom Jeeps that I like. It would have angry eyeball headlights.
Okay. Would you have Jeep nuts?
I'd have Jeep nuts for sure. I might actually put a Jeep bussy hanging off the back of it. I might get mounted by another Jeep. I would get that airflow thing that comes up because you're going off road so hard that you might submerge the engine. So right, that's an air intake, Danny. Am I correct?
Yep. It's snorkel.
Yeah. Is soft top the way to go?
It depends on your rig.
No top is what I'm saying. I'm going no top Jeep. What now for the spare wheel on the back? Is that are custom covers cool, or is it just like a hot rim that you put back there?
Dude,
These are all options.
Yeah, this is what you got to decide.
Dude, I can't wait. I might just, you know what I might do? I might start. I might get a virtual Jeep. I might just like. I might just get nasty with like a Jeep that doesn't even exist, and just be like, superimpose myself next to it. It's just like, yeah, dude, another day out in the dirt.
Just go in the Jeep Discord and virtually waving to other dudes.
Yeah, Jeep waving. I might VR chat Jeep wave it, dudes.
Danny, did you ever see the guy around here with the wood panel station wagon, but he's got every movie monster on the back windshield?
No.
Yeah, I've seen him a couple times.
Have you seen the
today.
Leprechaun, dude?
I have not, no.
His whole truck is Leprechaun from the hood. It's like an F-150, and it's completely wrapped in fucking Leprechaun from the hood.
It says, "Where's me gold" on the back. Ooh, bright color for sure. I like the green. I might go neon green. Whoa!
Did you hear as you were saying, whoa, the car was revving up?
I'm actually, we've talked about this before. I'm 100% in tune with them turning on Lamborghinis downstairs. If you get me talking about the internal combustion engine, as soon as I make a sound, it's
All right, you found your crisis, man.
Yep. Damn, MJ's gonna hate this. Ooh, look at that blue with the pink. Go up. Right there. Yeah. Oh, look at the hood.
Look at that, yeah.
Look at the hood. Oh, dude, I'm gonna fucking bust. Stop, dude. Oh, it's so nice. They got their own graphic studio for folks who want to customize their Wranglers. Yo, I'm gonna customize a fake Jeep and never actually get one. And I'm just gonna be all about it. Let's go.
Sibian passenger seat.
I knew a dude who he had a Sibian built into the his Harley Davidson seat.
He in jail for rape now?
I've lost track of him, I'll say. But yeah, the back seat had a little thing that went brrr. I was like, you ever use this on a lady? He's like, yeah, of course. I was just like, no, you haven't, dude. You've never done that. A woman would be so mad. If you convinced a woman to get on a motorcycle and then suddenly it was like, brrr, she'd be like, yo, what the dude, hey, yo.
Dude, the kind of lady that goes on that is the kind of lady that you saw last weekend at Stain and Godsmack, and they would line up to sit on that thing, man.
Ugh, man. Yikes.
You ready to switch it over to the Patreon?
Yes. Yeah, let's do it. Before we go, let me just plead one more time for you to. I'm at like 7,500 YouTube subscribers, and I want to get to 10,000. It's youtube.com/Tim Butterly. I haven't been doing as much video game streaming lately because I've been so busy with fucking business. I want to get back to that. However, in the meantime, we're pumping out field tripping content as we finish shooting and producing our the 20-minute fake TV show episodes. We're also doing live streamed in studio episodes along the way. Tomorrow our guests are Lemaire and Jibri, and we're playing a cursed retarded card game together and getting high as fuck. And I think, you know what, let's confirm we'll record the audio too and put that out, because I wish we did the audio for the painting stream because it was so fucking funny. And then there's also a Patreon for it. It's patreon.com/fieldtripping. And last week we found 3 people to give away paintings to. Tomorrow on the Patreon, we're going to give away 1 pass to the Philly Comedy Festival, which is September 3rd in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at Gall & Co. We already put out the initial lineup. We've already added so much cool shit that we can't wait to share with you guys. It's September 3rd. You can go to phlcomedyfestival.com to get tickets. We're about to announce the second batch of fucking performers and attractions, and we're just waiting on a couple of high-level confirmations. So it's already fucking stacked. There's already 6 special guests, and we already have more to share with you guys. That's phlcomedyfestival.com. Can't wait to see you guys there. It's going to be the most retarded day of all time.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
I think that's it. Oh, God damn it. I'm sorry. August 24th, I'm in Bensalem. I think it's my first headlining show in as long as I can remember. I have tickets on my link tree. It's timbutterly.com. It's going to be a nice little thing as I put the whole headlining set together before I fucking hit the road. And as I confirm the dates that I have out there, I'll share them with you guys. And I would love to see you and smoke weed out front. That's it, Ben.
You're cooking, baby. Thanks to everybody who supports us with Dad Meat. We're about to switch over to the Patreon, and if you're not a patron yet, go to patreon.com/Dad Meat Podcast. Is it Dad Meat Cast or Dad Meat Podcast? I think it's Dad Meat Podcast. All right. Pay whatever you want. Just join us over there in a few minutes. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, my entire self-worth is tied into my accomplishments, so please buy a copy of On Percs. Thank you to those of you that have already bought a copy. That's onpercs.com. As far as shows, September 8th, Del Calo, Jake, and I will be at Hilarities Cleveland. September 9th, I'm doing Woods oral presentations at Helium. And I think that's it for right now. But yeah.
2 off the top, August.
Oh, yeah,
30th.
August 30th at Helium. I'll be doing 2 off the top. I'll be paired up with Zach Amico for that. So that show's going to be a lot of fun.
Me too. Me and Bobby Cruz are doing that.
That show's the fucking best, man. So a lot of good stuff popping off. Check us out a couple minutes over in the Patreon, patreon.com/dadmeatpodcast.
Nice. We did it.
All right, Tim, somebody in the chat said you should get a job as a cop.
I mean,